about seeking pleasure. Many spiritual traditions, we won't even talk about what they think about pleasure, but many spiritual traditions talk about seeking being the way to bliss and enlightenment. And to be sure, when you have a spiritual experience, there's that moment where you land in it where there's no present, no past. Your mind isn't projecting in either direction anymore. You're very much in the present moment. It is truly the end of seeking. You're very much in the bliss. It is really very present moment, here and now. Beauty, love, joy, the bliss of the moment. Everything is divine, and you see it, and you get it, and you understand it. And maybe that lasts for a few days, and then the contraction happens. Then you come back down into 3D reality, into the densities here, and it's hard to maintain that expansion, and sometimes it gets a little bit depressive. It can get really heavy and hard here. This happened to me after my near-death experience. I felt the love and the beauty, and I looked at everyone's eyes and saw the divinity in them, and felt this love for humanity and for the world, and was really truly in this bliss state for quite a while. But then eventually the contraction started, and I started kind of coming back into 3D reality and seeing all the suffering and really experiencing all the suffering here. And then it got really, really hard. And then it got really hard to even feel the bliss again. And every once in a while there'd be these blast me open, what I call merge of consciousness experiences, where I'd be back in the bliss, but then the contraction would happen again. And so what do we do to maintain the bliss and not to fall back so deeply into the depression and into the heaviness of contraction? Lisa Rankin, in her book Sacred Medicine, devotes an entire chapter to pleasure as sacred medicine, and how it's life-giving, life-reinforcing, it's inspiring, it breathes life into you. Pleasure does. And we all know we could use a little more life-giving things on this planet than life-destroying. I'm not talking about pleasure for manipulation or control or just to fulfill these carnal desires that later isn't really that fulfilling. I'm talking about pleasure that gives the joy of living. Play for the sake of playing. Joy that comes from dancing and singing. Making love. Orgasm is truly merging with the divine. I'm talking about things that bring that life force within you. Doing what you love, it eases the worries of the mind, takes away the preoccupations that focus on contraction. Creativity, art, singing, doing what you love, it breathes life into us. So dance your way into healing, sing your way into healing, play your way into wholeness, because these things bring life in you. These are moments when the divinity inside you merges with the divinity outside of you, and they bring life force to you. So try seeking more pleasure in your life. Dance a little jig, sing a little song, draw a design on a napkin, give a hug, say a blessing to someone, dance a little jig to the bathroom. There's a reason they call it the potty dance. Maybe sing a little ditty while you cook some food. Take in the beauty of the trees who give so much and ask for so little. Let the flow of life in and seek some pleasure. Let yourself feel how the divine delights in flowing through you. And if you don't know what your thing is, find your thing. Dance a little jig. Happy singing to the bathroom. Namaste, my friends. Blessings. And my name is Shauna. I give tips like this every day. Please like, please follow, and let me know if I can help you in any way in the comments. I help people who've had spiritual experiences integrate them and sustain them in their daily life, and I help people develop their intuition. Namaste.